Good evening and welcome to BBC London. Coming up. Thanks for joining us. I'm Luxmy Gopal. The government is expected this week to make an announcement about a third runway at Heathrow Airport. Debate over whether a third runway should be built has been going on for years. All the while, the number of people using Heathrow continues to grow. In its first year, 63,000 passengers travelled through it. By 1951, this had risen to just under 800,000 in a year. Well, let's compare that to today. It's up to nearly 84 million passengers in the past year. So, what's the future of the world's busiest two-runway airport, which has been running at 98% capacity for a decade? Victoria Hollins has this report. Lots more to come, including... But first, it might be a bit too cold for many of us to attempt an outdoor swim on a day like today. But even if you were brave enough, the fact is some of the capital's rivers aren't clean enough. The Mayor wants to try to change that with a plan to make rivers in London swimmable in 10 years' time. But how realistic is it? Here's our environment correspondent, Tom Edwards. Well, let's take a quick look now at some of the day's other news. We're going to take a look now at how important independent grassroots venues are to London's music scene, for musicians getting those first gig bookings and for audiences looking for a more affordable night of entertainment. After the pandemic, many venues never reopened. Some of those that remain still face financial challenges. This week, fans are being encouraged to get behind independent music. Award-winning saxophonist and broadcasting in. So before we get on to that, first of all, we just have to establish how important it is for London as a whole. It's not just for the musicians and the audiences, is it?
No, I think it's part of the full ecosystem of London will build a fantastic community.
Did it make you apprehensive when making a decision to do that at this kind of current time?
No, I think I always had and it's great to be able to do that as part of Independent Venue Week.
There you go, you're spreading the word coming in today. Now let's continue with the music theme because Transport for London is turning 25 and the occasion is being celebrated through 25 buskers who help make the commute more musical. The anniversary is also being marked by passengers being invited to share any special memories of the transport network. Gemma O'Reilly has more. Now, you may have noticed that I've had a quick outfit change, like Lady Gaga and the Met Gala. What do you think? This on-brand jumper was sent to us by the Nimble Fingers Knitting Group in Chadwell Heath. You might from us for this, and they wanted to also pass on their thanks to you for donating the wool, which will continue their good work. So thanks all round. Well, let's see if it's jumper weather coming up for us. I certainly felt it today. Let's get the forecast from Kirsty McCabe. Well, Kirsty, jumper and brolly today if the brolly wasn't going to be swept away by the gusts we had.
Perfectly summed up, Luxmy. In fact, keep that jumper handy because Thursday morning's looking pretty chilly, so you may well need the jumpers by then. But in the meantime...
Well, Kirsty, I will follow your advice and I will keep hold of this jumper for Thursday. Thank you. Now, just before we go, you can go to our website to find out why 11,000 bundles of water reed are being used for a historical rescue job in East London. Search BBC London to explain all. I'll be here later with your news at 10:30, but for now, from all of us, have a very good evening. Goodbye.